September is National Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month, a time that hits home for local mother Margot Merrick. Merrick lost her son Christian to suicide, and tonight 25 News reporter Hannah King sits down with her as she shares her story, hoping to save lives.
September is Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month, and one mother who lost her son to suicide the day before his 26th birthday is sharing his story and hopes it could save someone else's. Margot Merrick's son committed suicide, and she's hoping by sharing details of her tragic loss, she'll spare other parents the pain of losing a child.
The signs were there, but you really don't want to believe that they're yours. As you can see, the closet in the background, this was at his place, and that's where it happened, in the closet.
Inside that closet, one day before he would turn 26, Christian Brinkman killed himself, even though birthday plans were underway.
I was trying to talk back and forth with him about how we were going to meet up. He was going to come over. We were going to cook here at home, and it just didn't happen.
A birthday nobody would celebrate and a dinner nobody would enjoy.
This is why the table's set like this. He loved A&M football.
A table set the way Christian liked, supporting his favorite team. But now at this table, there will forever be an empty seat.
I never knew that all the times that he was running into the walls, or when he wrecked the car when he was younger, and he went skiing with his friends. He had ended up with a concussion, and I didn't realize that those were clues. Those were attempts.
Cries for help from a Marine veteran that went unheard.
If I knew now, I think I would have called for him.
Margot Merrick knows calling a suicide hotline may have saved her son. It's a call she wishes she would have made now. Even though she's living without him, he's never far from her thoughts.
That he was loved and he was never a burden. I really do think that if he would have just told me how serious everything was, the voices in his head, the things that were so dark, that it could have been something that he could have got through if he would have just, maybe called the suicide line and said, and shared his pain.
To help her get through the pain, she holds on tight and cherishes a recording from one of their calls.
And I play it to hear him say, "Mom, Mom.
Mom, come check out my house. You gotta come over."
And I wish I would have. And so it's moments like that that I cherish and get through moments of when I think about him.
And when she does think of him,
I have my moments where I cry. And so going and visiting his grave and watering his grass and just talking to him, and I expect him to walk through the door, and I know he's not. I know he's not going to walk through the door.
As she works through her grief, this mother is learning that talking and listening could be the difference between life and death. Margot Merrick is very passionate about the Brazos Valley Coalition on Suicide Prevention and encourages everyone to have those tough conversations. Hannah King, 25 News.
Hannah, thank you. The Brazos Valley Coalition on Suicide Prevention encourages anyone who is in distress right now to call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline for help. That number is 1-800-273-8255. You can also visit suicidepreventionlifeline.org. Those lifelines are always open.